Dopamine is one of our 100 neurotransmitters in the human brain. It is the main brain chemical messenger responsible for making us feel motivated. Dopamine delivers a sense of satisfaction in our mind after accomplishing a task. It is also released when playing sports, learning something new, finishing a task or project, or getting the big promotion you wanted at work. So, if you can see now, it is released when we are doing something new, something excited, something that you didn't plan but it just happened and it was totally a new experience, which means that it is released every time when we are breaking the old habits, when we are doing something new. Dopamine is often called also the motivation molecule. Dopamine provides the drive and focus we all need in order to be productive. It is heavily involved with our attention span, focus, follow through, motivation, and the ability to experience pleasure. Low dopamine levels can lead to a lack of motivation, fatigue, addictive behavior, mood swings, and memory loss. With this video, we will learn how to increase the dopamine naturally. Dopamine is also a major neurotransmitter that's a key factor in motivation, productivity, and focus. Let's find out firstly what is dopamine. There are about 86 billion neurons in our brain. They communicate with each other through brain chemicals called neurotransmitters. Dopamine is one of the most extensively studied neurotransmitters because it is linked to so many aspects of human behavior, including motivation, pleasure seeking, and addiction. It plays important roles in attention, memory, mood, learning, sleep, movement, and anticipatory pleasure. It contributes to our high level of intelligence and allows us to form complex social interactions, use language to plan and to set goals. Also, if you feel lack of motivation, energy, and productivity in general, the biggest reason for that can be that your dopamine is on a lower point than it should be. So let's find out how we can increase it totally natural. Before start, I would like to add that when dopamine is released in large amounts, it creates feelings of pleasure and reward, which motivates us to repeat a specific behavior. So let's say that this is our goal for today and for our future. Dopamine levels are typically well regulated within the nervous system if our mind would work in peace, but stress and everyday life can make an imbalance in our brain because it needs more energy for fixing the imbalance, which means less energy for the brain normal functioning. But there are things you can do naturally to increase dopamine levels. Here are the top 7 ways to increase dopamine naturally. The first one is eat food rich in tyrosine. In order to make dopamine, your body needs tyrosine, which can be found in almonds, bananas, avocados, eggs, beans, fish, and chicken. If we would look now from Asian traditions, they also say that a live food makes a live body, and live body means body full of energy, which means also high dopamine, and dead food takes the energy from the body. But let's say that this is for every individual. The second way is exercise regularly. In general, physical exercise is one of the best things you can do for your brain. It increases the production of new brain cells, slow down brain cell aging, can increase your levels of dopamine. Exercise has also been associated with improved mood and overall a better outlook on life. Third way, learn to meditate. The overall health benefits of meditation have been demonstrated through hundreds of research studies. Many of those have shown that meditation increases dopamine, leading to improved focus and concentration. Even if you're new to meditation, there are many helpful guides about meditating for beginners to help you get started. You can also check some of my previous videos where I was posting the guided meditations. So you can try one of them, and if you like it, stick to it, and if you don't, try something else. There's many different meditations you can find, and the one which will be the best for you, you can practice it and never be afraid to try something new. The fourth one is get a massage. It has long been suggested that one way to keep dopamine levels high is to avoid stress. To counter the effects of stress, research has demonstrated that massage therapy increases dopamine levels by nearly 30%, while decreasing cortisol, which is a stress hormone levels. Massage will always give you this feeling of pleasure, this good feeling in your body, which will increase your dopamine. The fifth one is sleep. To ensure that your brain increases dopamine naturally, you will want to make that you're getting enough sleep. This includes setting aside time before bed, away from the computer or TV screen. Sleep helps all the cells in the body repair and renew. It gives the brain a chance to wash away toxins that build up during the day and helps keep the nerve cells connections and pathways active and constantly self-renewing. Lack of sleep has been shown to reduce concentration of neurotransmitters, including dopamine and their receptors. Sixth, listen to music. It is no surprise that listening to calm music can increase pleasurable feelings, improve mood, reduce stress, and help with focus and concentration. You can find many music, and I'm sure that you know that music always gives you that feeling of happiness, that you would just dance. This is an amazing thing, and if you can search for any meditation music or calm music, or also the sounds of nature, or just go out in the nature, which is even a better option, will increase your dopamine. The seventh, creativity. Creativity can boost your dopamine because you will be creative, and when we are creative, we are increasing this feeling of happiness, feeling of alignment. We are creative, and when we are creative, we are truly happy. We are also expanding our imagination, which giving us the feeling of the present moment. And this is such a great thing for our brains, because this is the time when our body can be relaxed in this present state. And while we are in the present state, we are not thinking about future and our past, which means our brains have the time to do its work, which means making that balance between the left side and the right side of the brains. And when this balance is created, it's called the brain coherence. And when there is the brain coherence, there is much stronger energy in our brains, and stronger energy means more of everything what is good for us. In that case, also dopamine. These were the 7 ways to increase your dopamine. Let me know if this was helpful, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and write a comment. Tell me what you think. I'm sending you all blessings and love, and see you in the next video.